Hello students, your topic for today is Parliament. So the Parliament of India is unquestionably the articulation of trust and confidence that the people of India have in a sense of democracy. These are nothing but the involvement and contribution of the people in the decision making method and government by concurrence. So the parliament is in our framework has colossal powers for the reason because it is the representative of the people of India collectively. So the way election for parliament is conducted is not very different from the way it is done for the state legislature. As per the provisions of Article 79 of the Constitution of India, the Council of the Parliament is comprised of the President and two houses that are known as Council of States, that is the Rajya Sabha, and the House of People, that is the Lok Sabha. So, Article 74, Clause 1 of the Constitution has the provision which states that there shall be a Council of Minister with the Prime Minister as its chief to help and assist the President, who is expected to exercise his or her functions according to the advice of the Council of Ministers and the Prime Minister. So, the true executive power is therefore vested in the Council of Ministers with the Prime Ministers as the head. So, the Parliament is formed of two houses, namely Lok Sabha and Rajya Sabha, which are formulated with members of Parliament who come up with progressive bills and make intensifying laws, though many would argue that this is a theoretical and idle role of Parliament of India. So the Lok Sabha, which is the lower house of the Parliament of India and also the House of People, is usually elected once every 5 years, and the election for the same is known as the general elections. The country is allocated into many constituencies based upon the population of all the areas of the country. Each of these constituencies elects a representative who would be representing all the people of the respective constituency on the floor of the parliament. The candidates who go on to fight the elections generally belong to different political parties after winning the election. Successfully, the candidates get designated as members of parliament or the MPs. These MPs collectively form the Parliament of India. The Rajya Sabha works mainly as the Council of States of India in the Parliament. The Rajya Sabha can also start legislation, and a bill which is passed by the Lok Sabha is required to be passed by the Rajya Sabha in order to be considered as a law. So, Rajya Sabha has an important role in altering and reviewing the legislation passed by the Lok Sabha. The member of the Rajya Sabha are elected by the elected members of the legislative assemblies of various states who are known as members of legislative assembly. In total, there are 245 members in Rajya Sabha, in which there are 233 elected members plus 12 members who are nominated by the President of India. Once the election for the selection of the representatives of the people of India is over and the members of the parliament are selected, the parliament goes on to get engaged in the performance of some important and significant functions, which include making of laws and introduction of required amendments through bills and ordinances. So the parliament tends to make sure that the bureaucracy of the central government works properly. The Parliament of India also allocates the financial resources by formulating the budget of the central government, keeping a track on it. That's all. Thank you.